She glitters like a goddess, and the world conspires to shatter her secret. A group of trendy students from Gangnam whisper, eyes flicking toward the new, pretty girl. Their gossip drifts. Did you see her? The murmurs grow louder, each glance a silent challenge. She feels the weight of every stare, the pressure to stay flawless. She steadies her breath, hides the tremor behind a practiced smile, and steps forward into the hallway, daring the rumors to catch up. The crowd parts just enough for her to move, but the whispers follow like shadows.
Soo-young slams the cafe mirror, brushes on glitter, and explodes onto Instagram as a flawless goddess. Likes cascade like fireworks while a smirking barista slides her a cryptic card, promising a special photo shoot. Jang Miare stalks the comments section, plotting to rip the mask away, and the creepy department rep corners her, demanding a group selfie. The buzz spikes, her new fame teeters on the edge of disaster.
Barbie Jew.
Soo-young hears a classmate gasp. Can't believe my friend is an Instagram star. What does it feel like to be pretty girl? She bites her lip, craving the validation that fuels her makeup routine.
Lee Soo-young flicks her phone screen, eyes widening as a flood of new notifications drowns the hallway chatter. She taps the post button, releasing a freshly edited selfie that instantly shatters the school's gossip buzz. Classmates pause, phones lifting like magnets, while Han Seo-jun leans against his locker, grin widening at the sudden spike in likes. Meanwhile, Gang Namgung watches from across the courtyard, curiosity turning into a determined spark.
Soo-young slams the bathroom mirror, wields a trembling brush, and watches her plain face melt into a flawless goddess. The cafe erupts as strangers snap selfies. The Instagram feed explodes with likes, and a slick department rep lingers, whispering, "Join our group." Soo-young slams the bathroom mirror, transforms with neon eyeliner, posts a selfie that instantly shatters the school's social hierarchy, flooding everyone with likes and envy. She gains intoxicating validation while her fragile confidence cracks, feeling both empowered and terrified as rumors swirl and her true self teeters on collapse. On the rooftop, Seo-jun waits, eyes dark, holding a secret that could expose her fake facade and ruin everything she just built. Secure your access to the best manhwa recaps before the algorithm hides them. Subscribe to Manwa with Hari. Ju Jaeyoung slaps cheap double eyelid glue on, eyes snapping wide as the mirror shows a flawless goddess. The cafeteria erupts. Students gasp, phones flash, a lone comment blazes. "Who's that?" She struts past a snickering Yoon Se-ra clutching steaming dumplings, while Suho watches from the back, curiosity sparking. The chaos fuels her resolve. Beauty will become her armor. Ju Jaeyoung trembles as mascara splatters across her lashes, a clumpy mess exploding on her cheeks. The cafeteria roars with snorts. She darts to the snack stall, hurls dumplings into a frantic livestream, while Yoon Se-ra smirks, already typing scandalous captions. A flickering YouTube tutorial on double eyelid glue glows on her phone, igniting a desperate spark, beauty weaponized. Ju Jaeyoung slams the cafeteria tray, dumplings scattering as laughter erupts. A viral post about double eyelid glue flickers, igniting a firestorm of resolve. She snatches the glue, slaps on colored contacts, and watches her reflection transform from scarred to goddess-like in seconds. The crowd gasps, Suho's eyes linger, and a daring ambition ignites amid the chaos.
Thanks for the dumplings, everyone.
If you want more daily recaps, hit that subscribe button now. Ju Jaeyoung spots the cafeteria guy humming a song she loves. Her freshly made goddess look feels fragile, so she forces a grin, leans in, and blurts a goofy compliment about his music taste. He raises an eyebrow, then chuckles, making her cheeks flare pink. Ju Jaeyoung grabs her phone, desperate to prove the rumor false and protect her new image. She needs a picture of the boy and herself, proof they're just friends, to post and silence the chatter. The school's photo club leader sneers, claiming the latest snap already looks too cute, and refuses to hand it over. Frustrated, she barges into the clubroom, snatches the printed photo, and flashes it to the hallway crowd, shouting it's a staged joke. Students gasp, the boy's face tightens, and whispers turn into uneasy silence.
That picture looks amazing, really?
But the silence hides a sharper blade. The hallway pulses like a drum, every stare a weight on her shoulders. After school, Ju Jaeyoung scrolls comment sections, hunting for validation. A harsh reply bites, "Your face matters, learn makeup?" She winces, then spots a hopeful comment, "I'm ugly, but makeup gives me confidence. Check this link." The words stir fury and ambition. She clicks, eyes widening at a tutorial promising a flawless look. She decides to follow it tonight, sacrificing sleep and study time, because the goddess image must stay untarnished. The price? Another sleepless night and a ticking exam deadline. The answer is already too late. She stares at the screen, heart thudding, as a strange link flickers across her phone. She wants a shortcut to flawless eyes, anything to erase the scarred glare she hides.
Ju Jaeyoung receives a mysterious link promising a flawless eye lift and clicks it, triggering a risky, unregulated online procedure that could erase her scarred glare forever. She risks losing her authenticity and safety while chasing validation, feeling crushing shame and desperation as tears and guilt overwhelm her. The clock ticks toward her next class. The link glows ominously, and a shadowy figure watches, ready to exploit her vulnerable choice.
The gloves are off. Subscribe to Manwa with Hari. Ju Kyung slams the bathroom mirror, hammering on BB cream, double eyelid glue, and glossy lip tint while frantically scrolling a torrent of YouTube tips. She builds a flawless goddess facade in seconds, her pulse racing as the bell clangs. Hama's sneer cuts through the steam. "New look, huh?" The dean's shadow looms like a storm, but Ju Kyung flashes a perfect smile, sealing her scarred doubts behind a radiant mask.
Ju Kyung slams the bathroom mirror, sprinting through BB cream, eyeliner, lip tint, and double eyelid glue while flipping endless beauty forums. The bell rings, her heart thudding like a drum against the glossy facade.
Ju Kyung reaches the staircase, her steps counting 2-3 as she ascends, each footfall a thud against the metal rail. A faint durr echoes from a locker, a nervous laugh from an unseen student. The stairwell vibrates with thump-thump, the rhythm matching her accelerated heartbeat. She glances back, catching a classmate's bewildered stare, wondering if her new look has truly shocked them or simply confused them. The tension builds, yet she climbs higher, determined to own the she now dominates. At the top of the stairs, the hallway erupts into a chaotic chorus.
Suho waits by the school gate, eyes scanning the crowd for any sign of Ju Kyung. When she finally appears, flawless skin glowing under the morning sun, his smile widens and he steps forward, offering his arm. She hesitates, then clasps it, feeling the weight of countless expectations lift briefly. Around them, whispering students stare. Mira mutters a spiteful comment, but Suho's warm grip steadies her, hinting that truth can survive beneath the makeup. Ju Kyung slams the mirror, layering BB cream, eyeliner, lip tint, and double eyelid glue while frantically scrolling YouTube tutorials. Her hands tremble, but each swipe builds the flawless goddess facade that will stun Seo Young Hai.
Ju Kyung slams her vanity mirror, slathering BB cream, eyeliner, lip tint, and double eyelid glue while a stray hairpin crashes to the floor, shattering her flawless entrance. She feels her confidence teeter on a razor's edge, gaining a fleeting goddess facade, but losing the breath that steadies her trembling heart. The buzzing hallway whispers that someone spots the tiny bubble in her contact lens, promising exposure that could rip her mask apart at any second.
You know it's good when you forget what time it is. Subscribe to Manwa with Hari. Her flawless feed hides a shattered ego, and tomorrow the anonymous post will expose everything. Ju-kyung wakes, heart thudding, and scrolls through endless praise. She craves validation, but the fear of being unmasked gnaws at her. The buzzing phone flashes a notification. A new comment asks if the goddess looks the same without makeup. Panic spikes, yet she clutches her brushes tighter, determined to keep the illusion alive. She posts another glittery selfie. The likes explode, and for a heartbeat she feels untouchable. The cost? A fragile confidence that could shatter with one wrong click. And that's not even the worst part. Ju-kyung steps onto Sebom High, makeup flawless, and the hallway erupts. Students gasp, phones flash, whispers crown her goddess. She glides past the crowd, heart thudding, when Suho, the smug comic book shop owner, blocks her path, smirks, and shouts, "We go to the same school?" Their eyes lock, sparks of rivalry flicker beneath the applause. Lim Ju-kyung strides into Sebom High, her flawless contour turning every hallway into a runway. Whispers explode, "She's a goddess," as phones flash. She collides with the cocky comic book shop owner, Lee Suho, whose snarl masks a spark of recognition. They share the same school badge. Their eyes lock, tension humming, while Ju-kyung fights the rising panic of a face she can't show. Seyun huffs, waving her hand as if erasing a mistake, demanding Ju-kyung delete the incriminating shot. She wants total control to rewrite the narrative before anyone sees the truth. Ju-kyung's pride blocks her, refusing to let the bully dictate terms. She taps the delete button, then turns her back, muttering a low-key curse under her breath. The screen blinks, the photo vanishes, but the tension remains thick, like static before a storm. Ju-kyung's confidence glimmers, yet a hidden dread lingers, waiting for the next move.
That little jerk.
The battle of wits just turned personal.
Seyun claws the phone, demanding Ju-kyung erase the scandalous snap, just as Seo-jun appears, smirking from the hallway shadows, turning the showdown into a dangerous power play. Ju-kyung feels her flawless goddess facade crumble, her pride shattering as the threat of public humiliation looms, leaving her desperate for any shield. The neon-lit comic shop door closes behind her, the hidden camera flash still blinking, and Seo-jun's lingering grin promises a revelation that could destroy everything.
By this time next week, the internet will be blowing up over this manhwa. Subscribe to Manwa with Hari and be ready. You stare at the neighbor's house and the shock hits. You've just discovered a celebrity lives next door. The flash of camera lights makes your heart pound like a drum. Panic spikes as you scramble to recall every detail, fearing the world will pry into your secret makeup routine. You press your face to the window, hoping the star stays oblivious, while the weight of a hidden truth threatens to shatter your flawless facade. The mysterious neighbor's shadow grows larger with every racing heartbeat. He fixes his gaze on the hallway corner, convinced something dangerous lurks there. Rumors that could ruin his reputation. The echo of distant footsteps tightens his grip on the crumpled note he clutches.
Jugyeong snaps her notebook shut as the study group buzzes, eyes glued to Suho's smug grin. Panic spikes. Her makeup-free face could shatter the flawless myth she's built. Meanwhile, rumors swirl about the new transfer, a rumored sociopath lurking in the hallway. The air crackles. Secrets tremble on the brink of exposure, and every heartbeat fuels the looming showdown. Manwa with Hari the next day. A fresh rumor spreads like wildfire, raising the stakes higher than ever before. The hallway erupts as a student points at the new transfer kid, whispering, "Oh God, know that face." Eyes flicker, hunting any clue that matches the rumor-filled description. Soo-young sighs, fearing the future where Mr. Han's eventual marriage crushes her hidden hope. She clutches her notebook, trying to drown the echo of the school bell that sounds like a warning. The ringing ding-dong reverberates, mocking her dread. A friend mutters, "Do bummer?" And Soo-young's mind spirals. Why does he have to end up at our school of all places? Panic fuels a desperate need to stay invisible.
He'll marry someone else. I'm doomed.
A sudden text notification could force her secret into the open. Soo-young hears a whisper about a girl with 2 younger sisters and a convenience store neighbor, a rumor that could link her to the mysterious transfer kid.
Soo-young's trembling bag bursts open, spilling a crumpled note that reads "ATAP," exposing her secret makeup-free face to the staring transfer student just as the bell rings. She feels her carefully built confidence shatter, fearing the boy will see her true self, and the fragile hope of hidden love crumbles beneath the echoing laughs. The hallway freezes as whispers swirl about the transfer kid's mysterious past, and Soo-young's trembling hand clutches the note, leaving the question. Will his gaze finally betray her secret?
Show everyone you know your stuff. Subscribe to Manwa with Hari and stay ahead of the curve. She spots the idol across the hallway, heart thudding like a drum. She craves his gaze, desperate to prove she's more than makeup. The crowd blocks her, gossip louder than a ringtone. She pushes forward, flashes a bright smile, then blurts a trembling compliment. He turns, eyebrows rise, the moment hangs. She asks for a photo, hoping the flash captures something deeper. He lifts his phone. The click echoes louder than applause, sealing her fragile confidence for a heartbeat.
OMG, you look gorgeous. Really? Could you take a picture of me, please?
He wants the picture flawless, his social feed immaculate. A sudden song blasts from a speaker, shattering his focus.
Jugyeong glances at her reflection, tightens the double eyelid glue, and rushes out the front door. She weaves through the bustling hallway, hard hammering, until she spots Suho perched on a bench with a stack of Japanese textbooks. She plops down beside him, forces a grin, and asks, "Ready for the study group?" Suho nods, chuckles, and slides a notebook across. Their conversation sparks laughter, and Jugyeong feels a flicker of hope that today might finally bridge the gap between facade and feeling. Soo-young painstakingly layers lenses, double eyelid glue, and a whisper of foundation, heart thudding like a drum. She slides into the comic shop cafe, eyes scanning for Suho, dread coiling in her chest.
Jugyeong slams her locker, heart pounding as she clutches the glossy brochure for the Japanese study group. She spots Suho lounging by the vending machine, earbuds tangled, and rushes over, cheeks flushed. "Hey, I've got the notes you asked for," she blurted, sliding the paper across the counter. Suho smiles, eyes bright, and says, "Great, let's meet after school, I'll bring the snacks." Their laughter bridges the gap, sparking a tentative bond.
Soo-young glides into the comic shop cafe, mascara still wet, heart thudding as she spots her brother Suho at a corner table. She fumbles a stray brush, drops a palette, and they both laugh, the tension cracking.
Soo-young perfects her no-makeup look, then storms the comic shop cafe, heart hammering, as she locks eyes with her brother Suho and a mysterious stranger whose gaze pierces her mask. She teeters between shattering her flawless facade to reveal raw yearning for Suho's acceptance and protecting the fragile confidence that shields her from endless judgment, risking both love and self-esteem. The stranger's lingering stare promises a hidden agenda, leaving Soo-young's secret insecurities exposed and the looming study group meeting trembling on the edge of revelation.
I don't miss. Subscribe to Manwa with Hari for consistent, high-tier recaps.
The instant Suho's eyes lock on her, Ju-kyung feels the mask crack open, the whole hallway buzzing like a live wire. She clutches her bag tighter, hoping the crowd will swallow the tremor in her voice. Her goal: stay invisible, keep the flawless facade alive. The obstacle: Suho's stare, sharp as a spotlight, demanding truth. She forces a practiced smile, steps forward, and pretends nothing rattles inside. The consequence: a ripple of whispers spreads, and the rumor mill starts turning, already tasting the scent of scandal. Ugh! Ju-kyung's mind spins, thoughts colliding like clashing textbooks and video tutorials. She wants clarity, a way to silence the chaos inside. Suho's voice cracks across the cafeteria. Ju-kyung, why are you always hiding? The room freezes as Ju-kyung's flawless mask shatters, acne-scarred skin flashing under harsh fluorescent light. Heat rises in her throat, but she snaps back. Maybe I'm just tired of pretending for you. A ripple of whispers erupts, while Suho's eyes flicker. He's already cataloging the rumors that will rewrite the school's hierarchy.
A sudden gust sweeps through the art room, scattering charcoal sketches across the floor as Ju-kyung hurries to retrieve them. She spots Suho leaning against the window, smirking while scrolling through a viral makeup tutorial. You think you can hide forever, he teases, eyes flicking to the hidden scar on her cheek.
Ju-kyung spots a classmate's intense stare, the kind that reads every secret she hides. She wants to deflect the gaze, but the stare pins her like a spotlight. She forces a nervous chuckle, then taps her notebook, hoping the rhythm will mask her unease. The tapping echoes, drawing a few curious glances, yet the classmate's focus never wavers. Ju-kyung's cheeks flare, but she keeps the rhythm, buying seconds to think. The pressure builds and the hallway feels smaller with every tap.
That's one intense face.
A sudden knock on the door threatens to change everything. A whisper spreads that the new transfer student's personality eclipses every rumor swirling around school.
Ju-kyung faces the enigmatic transfer student, demanding his motives, while a cryptic online avatar flashes on her phone, exposing a secret identity that could shatter the fragile peace of the school. She feels her confidence erode as whispers swirl, fearing the revelation could strip away the mask that protects her from judgment and betray the trust she clings to with Suho. The avatar's mischievous grin lingers, leaving Ju-kyung and Suho staring into a digital abyss where the true enemy hides, and no one knows which side will strike next. The next chapter recap drops in days. Subscribe to Manwa with Hari before it goes live.
Ju-kyung darts through the bustling beauty sale, mascara wand snapping like a wand of confidence, her Simply Girl mask clinging to her skin. She sidesteps Suho's probing stare, heart hammering, then, breathless, slides a trembling promise into his ear. Your secret stays buried, and I'll owe you a favor. A flash of the shy bookstore boy flickers behind Suho's eyes, a ghost of a past that could shatter their fragile truce in an instant. Ju-kyung races through the chaos of the beauty sale, her flawless mask cracking under Suho's icy ultimatum. She snarls, "I'll keep your secret, but you owe me," and bolts past gossip-spitting Yisol, her pulse thudding like a meme-filled live stream. The memory of past failures floods Ju-kyung's thoughts, each one a reminder of battles she's fought with her skin. The weight of every failed attempt presses down, yet the recollection fuels a strange comfort. It proves she survived before and can survive again. She inhales sharply, letting the past settle like dust before a new brushstroke. Resolve hardens. She steps forward, ready to face the next challenge with stubborn grit and unbreakable will. Ju-kyung hears a voice bragging about a girl ahead, sarcasm dripping like acid. The comment slices through her concentration, forcing her to confront the absurd judgment. She clenches fists, feeling anger and embarrassment surge together. The boy's phone dies, silencing his obnoxious chatter.
Ju-kyung storms the rooftop after school, clutching a crumpled love note she found in Suho's locker. She flings it into the wind, watches the paper twirl, and shouts, "What do you want from me?" Below, Seo-jun leans against the railing, concern flashing in his eyes. He steps forward, hands outstretched, and whispers, "You don't have to hide anything from me." City lights blur as her heartbeat pounds, the night wrapping them in electric tension. A sudden buzz erupts from Ju-kyung's phone as Suho texts, "Meet me on the rooftop at." She darts across Seo-jun's hallway, heart thudding like a drumbeat, and finds the open roof bathed in twilight.
Exhausted, she collapses onto a bench, shopping bags spilling over her lap, the "never give up" mantra echoing like a broken record. Heat tingles her skin, anxiety of Suho's pact lingering. She realizes she spent more than money. Her confidence cracks as she stares at the polished floor, seeing the raw skin she tried to hide. The obstacle now is the looming realization that no amount of cosmetics can mask the truth forever. She bites her lip, resolve hardening, knowing she must face Suho's favor soon. But the real problem is already in motion. Victory rushes through her as Ju-kyung slams the last item into her bag, breath huffing like a race car exhaust.
Ju-kyung snatches the last discounted item and a shadowy figure. The shy bookstore boy steps out of the alley, eyes locked on her trembling hands, turning a simple purchase into a dangerous showdown. She risks losing the fragile confidence she built behind makeup, the secret haul that proves her worth, while the fear of public exposure gnaws at her heart, threatening everything she values. The echoing KTT reverberates as the boy's accusing stare forces her to decide whether to run, reveal her truth, or let the looming secret destroy her future.
By this time next week, the internet will be blowing up over this manhwa. Subscribe to Manwa with Hari and be ready. Ju-kyung dabs fresh foundation over a fresh blemish, heart thudding as Suho glides toward her. Their eyes lock. She stumbles out a shy "hi," and he smiles, voice low, "You look different today." Before they can breathe, the arcade erupts. Buttons clatter, neon lights flash, and Suho grabs a joystick, pulling Ju-kyung into a frantic, laughing duel that masks the tremor of newfound feelings. Ju-kyung dabs concealer over the fresh blemish, eyes flicking to Suho's perfect score badge as he walks past. She forces a smile, asks about his weekend project, and his shy "yeah, you" hangs in the hallway. Ju-kyung rushes to the bathroom, deftly dabbing concealer over a fresh blemish as the bell rings. She slides into class, catching Suho's quiet smile, and their eyes lock for a heartbeat before she stumbles into a shy hello. Suddenly, the arcade's neon lights flare, and the squad erupts into a frenzied button-mashing duel, laughter echoing over their unspoken tension. Ju-kyung rushes to the bathroom, fingers trembling as she layers concealer over a fresh blemish, the mirror reflecting a flawless goddess she's become. She steps into class, heart thudding, and catches Suho's quiet smile.
Inside the neon-lit arcade, Ju-kyung spots Suho near the racing cabinet, controller in hand. She wants his attention, hoping a shared game will bridge the gap between her polished front and hidden nerves. The loud music and flashing lights drown out her doubts, but a sudden shout from Mina pulls her focus. "Come!" Mina yells, waving a flyer. Ju-kyung hesitates, feeling the blemish itch under her makeup. She steps forward, whispering "with," as if the words themselves could steady her. Suho looks up, eyebrows raised, and offers a silent "me." The invitation hangs, daring her to join the competition.
Come with me.
The school's ticket booth line snakes outside, students chatting about the weekend's plans. Ju-kyung eyes the box of tickets, longing to buy one and escape with friends. But the price sticker bites her pocket money hard. She wants to spend her limited cash on a movie night, yet the thought of sitting beside a certain boy, whom she calls this jerk, makes her stomach twist. She hesitates, fingers hovering over the ticket, then whispers. Jukyung darts to the bathroom, swiping fresh foundation over a fresh blemish as the bell rings. She catches Suho's eyes in the hallway, stumbles over a shy hello, and feels his warm smile crack her armor. Before the moment thickens, the arcade erupts, buttons clacking, neon lights flashing. As she and Suho dive into a frantic game, laughter spilling over the tension.
A locker clangs shut as Jukyung scrambles to swap her cracked foundation for a fresh cover-up, her fingers trembling. She catches Suho's gaze across the hallway, his smile softening the buzz of chatter. "Hey, need a hand?" he whispers, sliding a spare compact into her palm.
Jukyung dashes to the bathroom, slathers fresh foundation over a sudden pimple, then storms back as arcade lights flash and the crowd roars, refusing to let her secret crack. She clings to Suho's warm smile, feeling her armor melt, realizing one flawless facade could win his heart or shatter her confidence forever. As the arcade announcer declares the next round, Jukyung spots a hidden camera glinting behind the neon, hinting someone may expose her truth.
The abyss is staring back. Subscribe to Manwa with Hari.